I'm Chuck Smalley. I like to go out and metal detect, treasure hunt.
And Chuck's been helping others do the same for years. Guide, gear supplier, and archaeologist with unmatched experience. From the metal detectors and equipment you need to the research and real-world hunts that bring history back to life. Using high-tech tools and old-school know-how. Check out Shooter Supply and Prospecting. And let's get digging for treasure and history. Find us on Facebook now.
All right. It's that time. It's time for Beyond Sight and Sound. Let's do this.
Caution. Please do not operate motor vehicles or power equipment while under the influence of this show. Listening to this show could cause side effects such as bouts of laughter, violent binges of cabin fever, and even dreams of silver and gold. Please be advised. Now that the fine print is out of the way, on with the show. All right, the fine print's out of the way. It's time to roll with the show. We're back. We're live. And I'm trying to get things corrected with my screen here. Imagine that. That doesn't surprise me. That's the way things go. Okay. So I guess before we get into everything, I guess first off, let's see here. See if I can follow this. I'm looking here, folks. Give me a minute. All right. So Dennis has got in the chat that spot as we were preparing to go live, $4,062.50 on gold, $62.76 on silver, $1,659.50 on platinum, $1,247.40 on palladium. And then I'll drop over here to APMEX and see if I can get things to cooperate. Simply because I'm purely curious if anything has changed in the last few minutes, because as Dennis put in the chat earlier, the market is bleak. This is one of those situations where if you've been thinking about starting to stack, now might be the time to get in. Gold is showing $4,064.50.
$62.97 on silver, $1,660 flat on platinum, $1,248.20, or $1,246.20 on palladium. Wow. These are low prices that we have not seen in quite some time. Which brings the question of maybe we start to see hunts start to swing back around. I don't know. We may have to look into that and see. Obviously, though, we see that Alan, RH, Dennis, Ted, Randy, Barb, Jay, they're all starting to come in. And I see where Dennis had in the chat that, yeah, I believe he put that the second storm is starting to come through. Audio sounds great tonight. I don't think I did anything different. I don't know. It's hard to say. Let's see here. Did I miss something? I'm not sure. I don't see Janet in the chat, in the YouTube chat. But I could have sworn I saw somebody. I could have sworn I seen someone welcome. I don't know. It is hard to say. Hard to say. And Janet may be in on the Facebook side. I don't know. Looks like the audio's doing fine. Okay, great. Okay, and looks like okay. Now, looks like I'm all caught up here. I think. Maybe my chat may be lagging a little bit behind. I had some sort of little gremlin pop up at the beginning of the show there. It was kind of messing with me tonight. All right. And Randy says that storms are coming back. Yeah, storms are coming back after dark for him. And they'll be coming through my neck of the woods a few hours after that. Probably. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. I know Dennis said that he was waiting on round 2 to come through. And I believe I see where Alan asks if Chuck had made it through the watch. I'm trying to find that and get things rolling here. I believe it was Alan anyway. No, I'm not. I'm not seeing it now. I'd swear I saw it. Although I see where Jay says he's glad he got his ice cream bar. Dennis has Goldbacks at $8.23. Thanks for the update there. I'm not sure how I missed that one initially. There it is. I was right. It was Alan. Chuck, did you make it through the watch? Okay. So, as we were getting ready to go live, obviously the second round of storms started to hit Illinois. And with that round of storms, the winds came on even stronger than they had for Chuck earlier. And that was causing quite a few fluctuations in the power. The power was flickering, things like that. Tones were dropping. Alan says he'll be back. Tones were dropping for the storms. It was starting to crop up some fires. Things had to be shifted around. And Chuck is currently tied up. So I don't know that Chuck will make it in tonight. And I'm not even sure how long we will be on either. Oh, looks like Ohio Relic Hunters trying to poke the bear. Sending Barb dinner pics after Gatorade and Jello all day. Well, yeah, that's unfortunate. And I'm not sure what Ohio Relic Hunter is up to, but apparently he is gearing up for quite a cook in the very near future, I do believe. I did not go into details. I didn't ask what he had planned. I figure I'm better off not knowing. No one can get it out of me. So I do not know. But we'll see how everything goes. Either way, we're liking seeing the posts that people are throwing up. Obviously, as we mentioned before, continue to post up whatever you're grilling, smoking, griddling. And I will make a post soon. Well, probably in about another week and a half. And anybody that wants to place their entry early can. once that post is up, but we won't tell the judges to start judging until after the July 4th holiday. So there is that. And that will be, your entry will be made on the post that we put up about the competition. You will be allowed one entry per person. Do not change it. So that's why you want to make sure that your entry is a good one. That's one of the reasons why some people, they've been watching the group and they're kind of starting to wonder. I've gotten a couple of messages already. Why am I seeing all of this grilled and smoked and griddled food all of a sudden in the group? Well, people have posted it up before. It's not all that unusual to see that sort of post going on in the Metal Detecting Beyond Sight and Sound Facebook group. It's just now with more people doing it, you're definitely noticing it more. But you'll just have to wait and see what everyone posts as their entry. And thankfully, for me and Chuck, we have no sway, we have no influence, we have nothing in on it. Whatever the judges say goes. And hopefully they can all agree. And we'll see how we can all see how that plays out. Welcome to Bob. I'm listening, but I'm driving. If it's in the chat, does that constitute texting if you're driving? I don't know. Makes you wonder. Makes you wonder. Either way, I digress. The folks that are posting up already, they're having fun posting up what they're doing. And we're having fun seeing what they're doing. The the judges are enjoying seeing what they're doing. Although I do believe that there has been, well, quite frankly, seeing all these posts getting posted of all this quite tasty looking food, it could be causing a little bit of weight gain on all of us that are watching, because we'll eat and then we'll see the post again or another post, and then we're hungry all over again, so we're digging for a snack or ice cream, cookies, a second supper, any of that. So just remember, folks, keep in mind, we're enjoying what we're seeing posted up. keep posting it up. Just continue to remain aware that you can't make your entry until I get the official contest post up. Let's get that muted. Okay. And then once we get the official contest post up, then people can start making their entries. And that's where, like I've said in the past, it's going to take you a couple of comments because we want your entry in the form of comments on the official contest post, on the official competition post. Oh boy. Looks like Ohio Relic Hunter's saying he's probably going to destroy his vacuum sealer after the cook for this competition. I can only guess what's coming there. All right. Yeah, I can only guess, but it's going to be good. I'm sure. Now, where... Now, see, I thought there again that I see 5 Mile in. I thought there again that, yeah, exactly. I see where Barb says hello to Janet. And I'm not seeing her in the YouTube chat. Am I missing it? Or what is going on? Because if I had to guess, I'm sure she's over on the Facebook side. But if I'm missing it, someone correct me. And we'll see what happens. Let's see if someone tells me here. No, I have not. Okay. Right. Okay. Well, it looks like, yeah. Okay. So I'm not missing anything. My eyes are just, I don't know. They're not playing tricks on me. I'm not missing her in the chat. If I had to guess, she's on the Facebook side. And if she is, welcome, Janet. Good to see you. Which I'm not sure, which incidentally, Rich is in the house as well. Welcome to Richard. I'm not sure, though. Actually, I'm kind of surprised to knowing about the storms that are coming through Illinois right now. I'm kind of surprised to see Dennis and Phil in. I was not very sure if they would make it in either. Because I believe, at least in Chuck's neck of the woods, it was, we're going to say right around 70 mile an hour winds. Something like that. And I'm under the impression that, welcome to Ben. I'm under the impression that that kind of blew in and right back out like a lion. I mean, it came in pretty mean and nasty. It went out pretty mean and nasty. Which, I don't know. The last I heard, anyway, Chuck had mentioned that the humidity was so bad you could cut it with a knife. The winds were absolutely horrid. And that was after the first round of storms. The second round was supposed to hit his area about 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central Time. And I want to say they hit his area about 30 minutes early, I believe. I'm not sure. The way it looked from what I was seeing in the chat, it looked like it was going to be about the same for Dennis. If it wasn't for the show, I'd be outside watching the storms. Okay. Well, yeah. Yeah. Hopefully everyone stays safe in the path of these storms, though. It sounds pretty bad. Definitely. The weather is crazy. And I believe was it the same for I don't know if that went through the same way pretty much for everyone in Illinois, where the other night they got what was it, 3+ inches of rain. I think Chuck had mentioned that the other day he had gotten 3+ inches. And 2 of that was in the duration of an hour, I believe. Ted lost power for over an hour. Not good. Not good. Oh, Steve's making blue Manicore bumpers tonight. So he's got the printer working hard. Good. Good to hear. Good to hear. Let's see here. Where I just saw that hit here in Peru about 6:20. Nothing serious though. Okay, and that comes in from Jay. So hopefully he's doing okay. Dennis reports similar. Alan said same here. Or it was. Okay, so if we see Alan back in, so we see Alan, Jay, Dennis, Phil. I'm going to guess the storms are not that bad now in Illinois. There again, if I'm wrong, correct me. I'm guessing, though, that, yeah, I mean, you guys have got storms coming through, but it's nothing like it was sounding like it could be. Okay, storm warning until 8:30 p.m. for Dennis's area. Yep, and Ted's there too, so hopefully it's just another evening in the Midwest, so to speak. Because I'm seeing a lot of the Illinois people that we would normally see in. Ted, Alan, Dennis, Phil. Randy's up there, northwestern Indiana, roughly. But it looks like he's doing all right. Okay, Dennis is reporting just wind and lightning, so no rain, just rain and lightning. Oh yes, happy birthday, Richard. I knew I was forgetting something. Things have been very hectic here the past 2 days for us. I think yesterday we spent quite a bit of the evening on the phone. Today we spent the afternoon at the hospital. So things have been pretty hectic around here for us. I had meant to make a post. Maybe we can still get a post up after the show in the group, wishing Richard a happy birthday. But for anyone here, we can wish him a happy birthday here on the show. So happy birthday, Richard. And hopefully you can nice, Steve. Okay, Ben reports 5 minutes from O'Hare. The winds were crazy. So that means that shouldn't be long and you'll be getting that again, Randy. I would think. Either way, definitely happy birthday to Richard. I'll try to get a post up in the group after the show. Normally I try to knock that stuff out of the way in the mornings, but like I said, it was it's just been a hectic couple of days, especially this afternoon. Matter of fact, it was nonstop running pretty much, right up until I actually sat down in front of the computer for the show. So there is that. And we'll try to check the chat over a few more times, make sure, see if there are any other reports on the storms. Well, hopefully everything is still good there, Dennis. I see the report on the scan. Trees down everywhere for Ben. Lost power. More storms coming. Yeah. Yeah, because if for where you're at, Ben, that all has already blown past Chuck and headed your way. Actually, it may be there any time now. I'm not sure if this is a fast-moving cell or not. Okay, mapping is done. Good. I'm just waiting on everything else. What is going on, Barb? That is just, that's not good. We're going to have to be keeping everyone in our thoughts. And definitely keep us posted, Dennis. Definitely. Likewise for you too, Barb. Keep us posted. Hopefully everything goes as well as can for the others as well. Okay, wait a minute. Did I yeah, I got some names crossed again or something. That was Ted that had mentioned trees down everywhere. So not good. It doesn't matter where you are, though. Anyone that is in the path of the storms, be careful. Stay safe. Stay dry. Yeah, that second round sounds like it's going to be a doozy. From what I was hearing from Chuck, Ben. I want to say Chuck said that it jumped up to 70 mile an hour. And it was definitely definitely wreaking havoc. It was. But as I mentioned earlier, it sounded like Chuck also said it blew through pretty quick. Things were dicey there for a few minutes, but it seems like things are kind of calming down now for him. But it's keeping things very busy, very busy for him. Okay, I guess I'll give it a few minutes, see if anyone. I would think by this point, Chuck and I have explained the Diggers Gotta Eat competition clearly enough to everyone and got everything across so that they're not going to be surprised when they see the rules. When that post does hit the Metal Detecting Beyond Sight and Sound Facebook group. But I'll let the show run a few more minutes in case anyone does have any questions. That maybe they're not real sure on. Yeah, lots of red in that cell. That's what I'm hearing, Jay. That's what I'm hearing. But if anybody does have any questions, anything that we did not cover on the Diggers Gotta Eat competition upcoming so far, that maybe they're not clear on, I can try to maybe clarify that a little bit for them. Obviously, we have not mentioned what the prices are. We are not going to mention the prices. And folks are just going to find out what they win, if they win, when the winners are announced. As soon as physically possible after the July 4th holiday. $65-mile-an-hour winds rearranged your deck furniture. Ooh. Well, hopefully the Traeger is fine, Randy. I don't know if you keep that in the garage or on the deck, but hopefully it's okay. Because hopefully we do see Randy participating in the competition as well. Because I'm sure he's got something interesting he can come up with that may make the judges hungry. You just got to remember, folks, that when it does come time to make that entry, that you have a picture or video of it while you're cooking it, a photo of the presentation, and try to make sure it's a good one. Oh, Randy will be participating. Says he has his ready to submit. Did it today. Oh, now I'm curious. That could be interesting. Definitely. We'll see what happens. It's going to be a good competition. It's going to be stiff competition, I do believe. So with the storms continuing to tear Illinois apart, and knowing there's a lot of red in that cell, it is angry. I think we'll go ahead and we will run the spot prices one more time, see if there's been much change, which isn't that just crazy that, what? It was a few episodes back, we were dancing around that 5K mark. Well, 46 to 5K. And now we're down to almost $4,000 on gold. Gold is $4,082.50. Silver is $63.97. Oh, that's came up a little bit since we started the stream. Platinum, $1,674.40. Palladium, $1,260.30. And it'll be interesting to see where does it go from here. No, we are definitely in a major dip on the precious metals. Now is certainly the time to buy if you're thinking about getting into stacking. I mean, the market's trying to correct, but it's not having a whole lot of luck. It's not having a whole lot of luck. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Where do you see the market going? I don't know. We'll see what. Let's see. Make it clear when and where to post the food pics. Thank you. Yes. As far as when and where to post the food pics, here in about a week and a half or so, we will make a Diggers Gotta Eat competition post in the Metal Detecting Beyond Sight and Sound Facebook group. That will explain the rules, and we want you to post your pics or video as comments to that competition, the official competition post. That way, the judges won't have to look all over the group. They can just go right to that post and see everyone's entry there. One entry per person, U.S. resident, and we will start taking entries right after the July 4th holiday. I mean, go ahead and post up anything that you're smoking, grilling, griddling between now and then. And the reason why we've done it that way is because we want to work at least one holiday in there where those that may not get the chance to do this sort of thing very often, maybe they only get the opportunity during the holidays, that gives them a chance to get out and get something done on their grill, smoker, griddle, campfire, whatever, to where they can have an entry to participate in the competition as well if they want. And then once we open up entries, we'll let the judges know when they need to start judging. We will have a clear and defined time frame on deadline to get your entry in at that point. Yeah, the Metal Detecting Beyond Sight and Sound Facebook group. Correct, Barb. Dennis has price of gold per gram $131.29. Man. No, you can post now, Ted, but it won't count as your entry until we get the competition post up. That's where you will comment with your entry, and that's how the judges will know which entries specifically they are judging. And the reason why we're doing it like that is because some people, maybe they only get the opportunity to cook during the holiday. That gives them a chance to get an entry around. And those of you that maybe you've been able to get out and do some outdoor grilling, smoking, griddling a few times between now and then, even if you've done it, like, say, here's a good, for example, Ted. Say you did something on the smoker today and you posted it today. And when we open the competition for you to post your entry, and you go out and you're like, oh, I want to do up something different, then you have that option. You could try to cook up something different. But say something happens and, I don't know, you walked away from the smoker too long. It didn't turn out as juicy as you thought it was going to. And you feel like something that you did, say, today and had posted, you feel has a little more appeal for that entry, then you don't have just that one attempt. You could revert back to whatever it was that you smoked today. You just got to remember and keep those photos and everything handy so that you can post them up on the competition post when that gets posted. And when it does get posted in the Metal Detecting Beyond Sight and Sound Facebook group, I will tag everyone and highlight the post. That way they know it is time to make their entry. And then we will try to have a clear, defined deadline on when you make that entry. You know, the entry cannot be made any later than such and such date. And then once the judges get back to me and Chuck and let us know, okay, this is what we liked for first place, this is what we liked for second place, this is what we liked for third place, and this is as long as they can all agree, then we will go ahead and make sure to mention the winners. Notifications are off for everything. Huh. Well, then hopefully if I tag everyone and highlight the post, hopefully that will, I'm not sure how that works, Barb. If notifications are turned off for everything, if I go through and tag everyone in the group or highlight the post, if they still get a notification, even though it's turned off, I'm not sure. Maybe I can toy around with that a little bit and see. I don't know. But I'll also make sure to mention on the show as well. So you'll be able to tell by staying tuned in to Beyond Sight and Sound. And really, for some of you people that are out there smoking, grilling, griddling all the time, I know we see you posting, and if you're in there posting all the time, then chances are good you're going to see the competition post, because probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that a pinned post, or I will keep it bumped to the top of the group while we're accepting entries. So that's how we'll do that probably. So we'll see how that works. That's about the best I can do, but that's why we're plugging it every opportunity that we can get throughout the month of June. So in theory, everybody has a month to prep to get options for their entry, and somebody that only gets the opportunity to do any outdoor cooking during the holiday, they still have a chance to get an entry in. And someone who is out there just hitting it hard, doing it all the time, like Ohio Relic Hunter or Barb, some of the others, then they have multiple options that they can go back through and go, which one do I really want to use? Or do I want to do something different than I've already done? Do I want to up the game and try to set the bar just a little bit higher? You can do that. And so far, from what we've been seeing, you all have been up in the bar. I mean, it's going to be tough for the judges, but they do like what they're seeing. They do. They're enjoying it very much, and they've been having fun with it. There is a group chat set up amongst the judges that me and Chuck can check in on and see how things are doing, and they're having fun with it. They are, and we're checking in. We're keeping them on task for everything. Yeah, something like that, Phil. Which, yeah, I guess with Chuck not making the show tonight, that it is eerily quiet. Yeah, it is quite the chat room, Barb. I will guarantee that. That's the way it goes. So yes, that's what we'll do. We'll keep everybody posted on it. I will be giving updates on the episodes that I can. I mean, some of the episodes where when we've got a guest, obviously we have to kind of detour from the smoking and grilling because we want the guests to have time to talk and everything like that. But we will be trying to keep everyone as up to date as much as possible. Other than that, I think we've given the spot prices. I think I've explained everything clearly enough. I hope so. If not, continue to keep an eye out on the Metal Detecting Beyond Sight and Sound Facebook group for that post when it does come up. And hopefully everything is clarified there and we can get things done. So if you are in the path of the storms, please stay safe, stay careful, be careful, stay safe, stay dry. And if you can get out there and do that outdoor grilling, get it done, whether it's on the campfire, the smoker, the grill, the griddle, any of that. Remember, post up a picture while it's being done, a picture of it plated up, the presentation shot. Oh, and when you do post up the presentation shot, it may benefit you to cut into the meat. Let the judges see how that meat was done. All right. Hopefully that covers it. We do have to roll, though, because I have been on here longer than I initially intended to anyway. Have a safe and wonderful evening, folks. We will catch you, I believe, Sunday. Powers to be willing. Have a wonderful night.
We sure are glad you found us here tonight. Thanks for dropping by and joining in. If you like metal detecting, treasure hunting, gold prospecting, or even entertaining discussion, check us out Wednesdays and Sundays, 8 p.m. Eastern, on your favorite podcast distribution services.